Welcome to Earth Archives. If you have friends who study science, you must be familiar with Faraday's law. Other friends should also have heard of the topic of perpetual motion machines. Today I will talk about Faraday's law and perpetual motion machines. Before the show starts, please subscribe, like, and turn on the little bell. If possible, leave your thoughts. This will help the growth of the show. Without further ado, let's officially start. In the bustling town of Electra Springs, where the hum of machinery and the crackle of electricity filled the air, lived Dr. Samuel Faraday, a renowned physicist with a passion for unraveling the secrets of electromagnetism. As the townsfolk gathered in the town square, eager to witness the wonders of electricity, Dr. Faraday began a captivating tale to explain Faraday's law and the elusive dream of perpetual motion machines. Welcome, dear friends, to a dance of electrons and magnetic fields, a story that weaves through the currents of Electra Springs and explores the beauty of Faraday's law. Dr. Faraday announced, his eyes gleaming with the excitement of uncovering the mysteries of electricity. Today, let us embark on a journey to understand how the dance of electromagnetism shapes our world and discover why perpetual motion machines remain a tantalizing mirage. As the townspeople settled in, Dr. Faraday began his tale. Picture, if you will, the vibrant town of Electra Springs, where the rhythmic pulse of electricity courses through the wires like a lively dance. He started, gesturing to the electric lamps that adorn the town square. In the world of electromagnetism, we are introduced to the graceful choreography of charged particles and magnetic fields, a dance that captivated my imagination and led to the formulation of Faraday's law. The townsfolk, curious and attentive, listened as Dr. Faraday unfolded the cosmic dance of electromagnetism. At the heart of Faraday's law lies the understanding that a changing magnetic field induces an electromotive force or EMF, an electric current, Dr. Faraday explained. Imagine a magnetic field as a silent partner in a dance, and when that partner moves or changes, it prompts the electrons to twirl and create an electric current. This is the essence of Faraday's law. He invited the townspeople to envision a magnetic field as an unseen partner guiding the dance of electrons through the wires, a celestial waltz that brought electricity to life. Now, let us delve into the intricacies of Faraday's law. Dr. Faraday continued. The magnitude of the induced EMF is directly proportional to the rate at which the magnetic field changes. In simpler terms, the faster the dance of the magnetic field changes, the more energetic the electric current becomes. It's a dynamic relationship that underlies the generation of electricity in many of our devices and machines. As he spoke, Dr. Faraday gestured to an apparatus that resembled a rotating magnet, demonstrating how a changing magnetic field could induce an electric current in a nearby coil of wire. In Electra Springs, where the dance of electromagnetism unfolds in every corner, Faraday's law is not just a scientific principle but a guiding force that powers our electric lamps, motors, and a myriad of devices, he emphasized. The townsfolk nodded, recognizing the integral role of Faraday's law in their daily lives. Now, my dear friends, let us explore the allure and deception of perpetual motion machines, a dream that has fascinated inventors and thinkers throughout the ages. Dr. Faraday said with a twinkle in his eye, perpetual motion machines promise an endless dance of motion without the need for an external energy source. However, they remain elusive, defying the very laws of physics that govern our universe. He guided the townspeople through the notion of perpetual motion, a machine that can operate indefinitely without any external energy input. In the realm of perpetual motion, inventors envisioned machines that could continue their motion indefinitely, defying the natural tendency of systems to lose energy due to factors like friction and air resistance, Dr. Faraday explained. The dream was to create a perpetual dance that sustained itself, an idea that sparked the imagination but clashed with the fundamental laws of thermodynamics. He invited the townsfolk to imagine a perpetual motion machine as a tireless dancer, forever twirling without the need for rest or replenishment. Here lies the challenge, Dr. Faraday continued. The laws of thermodynamics, particularly the second law, dictate that in any real-world system, there will always be some energy loss due to inefficiencies. Heat dissipation, friction, and other factors ensure that no machine can operate perpetually without an external energy source. As Dr. Faraday explained the principles of thermodynamics, the townsfolk began to grasp the inherent limitations that thwarted the realization of perpetual motion. Perpetual motion machines, despite their intriguing allure, remain a mirage, a tantalizing dream that eludes realization due to the inherent constraints imposed by the laws of physics, he emphasized. To illustrate the point, Dr. Faraday introduced a fictional inventor from Electra Springs, Mr. Edison Everturn, who dedicated his life to creating a perpetual motion machine. Mr. Everturn, inspired by the vision of an endless dance of motion, worked tirelessly to design a machine that would defy the laws of thermodynamics, Dr. Faraday narrated. His contraptions were ingenious, each attempting to overcome the inevitable energy losses that plagued perpetual motion endeavors. The townsfolk listened intently as Dr. Faraday painted the tale of Mr. Everturn's relentless pursuit, each invention more elaborate than the last. However, Dr. Faraday continued, despite Mr. Everturn's brilliance and determination, each machine encountered the same fate. The dance, once initiated, gradually lost its vigor as energy dissipated into the surroundings. The laws of thermodynamics, steadfast and unyielding, ensured that perpetual motion remained an unattainable dream. As the townsfolk empathized with Mr. Everturn's journey, Dr. Faraday further emphasized the crucial role of scientific principles in guiding our understanding of the physical world. Faraday's law and the laws of thermodynamics are not mere abstract concepts. They are the guiding principles that shape the dance of the universe, Dr. Faraday explained. While Faraday's law enables us to harness the dance of electromagnetism for practical purposes, the laws of thermodynamics set the boundaries that govern the feasibility of perpetual motion. He then guided the townspeople through a demonstration of how they could witness Faraday's law in action by simply moving a magnet in and out of a coil of wire, generating a small electric current. As we stand in Electra Springs, where the dance of electromagnetism resonates in every wire and circuit, let us appreciate the beauty of Faraday's law, a principle that empowers us to harness the energy of the dance for the betterment of our lives, Dr. Faraday said with a smile. The townsfolk, now equipped with a deeper understanding of Faraday's law and the elusive nature of perpetual motion, dispersed into the lively streets of Electra Springs. Dr. Faraday, surrounded by the hum of electricity and the dance of electromagnetism, continued his exploration of the unseen forces that shape the vibrant town, a journey inspired by the cosmic waltz of electrons and magnetic fields.